Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Griftlands, where today, more brawling, more violence. Who needs plot when you could just murder for hire, right? I gotta tell you, I am way into Griftlands right now. I'm thinking about it basically constantly. It's very hard to limit myself to not playing off camera. The game's just real good. We should buy something. Plaka, I have a ton of money. Perhaps you could give me a fun graft. Like, wow, that's a rare? That doesn't seem that good, honestly. It's not bad, but ooh, double wounds is fun. Gain 2 power at the start of the battle, lose 2. I'm assuming that this is unmitigated damage is what pops that off. Honestly, both of these seem substantially more exciting than feedback loop. If it was your first attack each round or something, very strange indeed. Also, our negotiation deck's not that good yet. We could probably use a little help there. First card plays also damages an additional... So yeah, this one does in fact give you extra damage every single round. It doesn't play it right on the same target, sadly. Insert a conductor into your hand that redirects opponent's intents. That's neat, but honestly, I don't think any of those are all that compelling. Can I... By the way, we're not fixing his name. I know that that's not how you spell Eviscerator, but we're not fixing his name. It's easy to forget. Have you considered just trying? Let's burn some feints. I don't want this garbage in here. And then, like, do you have anything that's really fun? Spend combo to gain counter. I do like sneak attack. I don't know that we need more of them. Now, Hilt Bash. Hilt Bash I can get into. We don't really have any discard for Stringer. Hilt Bash is cool though. Yeah, I might be into that. I might be into that. Okay, there we go. We found something to do with all this cash. So, negotiate or fight. In general, I think we should probably fight mostly when we are not at full resolve. Convince! Alright, I love to convince. This is my favorite thing. So, dude's not doing anything this first turn. Well, I guess this seems like a pretty good time to just finish off our threaten. Let's just level some stuff up, shall we? I guess I'll play Visionary Fast Talk now. No, you know what? I'm gonna also just play this deflection, even though it doesn't do anything. We're just gaining XP. Well, no, I guess let's do this. I was kind of thinking we'll just gain 4 XP here. Yeah, I'll gain XP on this deflection. I didn't really want to drain resolve until we are actually missing some resolve. Maybe I'm being too precious about it, I guess. Okay, that thing sucks. I hate it very much. That's gotta go. Let's set up a little bit, even though we don't actually need to. Then deals 2 bonus damage in it. Yeah. Let's take a flatter. I know this is a little counterproductive because of his thing that makes other arguments gain resolve, but like, I definitely want to burn these, and also we have the influence to play with. We're going to lose that influence at the end of turn anyway, so we may as well go ahead and plead. And then I pass the turn with 2 actions up, because we need more card draw. Or we need our card draw to come at better times, perhaps. Let's non sequitur a promoted thinking. I was really hoping for some draw. Very annoying stuff. Let's pass some actions forward to a turn when we will have some draw. We're just not gonna get it. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, still kill it. At some point we're gonna have some influence, and I'm going to want to protect it from that. Okay, so set up into a pretty cheap appeal to reason, and I definitely think we should just play the appeal to reason. Make sure we're getting XP on it when we can, since it is not necessarily the easiest thing to play. Seems like a fine time to drain some resolve. And then I guess I just do this because once again I have run out of cards. Okay, and now I find my brainstorm. Huzzah! So we have one influence right now. None of this is going to let me... Okay. Let's start with... Give me more influence? Probably. Then we're going to brainstorm. Okay, good news. Yeah, now we can play subtlety and it's actually like kind of good. We do a compliment. We do an appeal to reason because again, just like make sure you're generating XP on this every single time you can. There we go. You know, on the whole, that was pretty good. That was a pretty strong negotiation. We got a lot done there. Yep. Burn that out of my deck as quickly as possible. I like gain 1 influence over play for free. We're already ending our turn with tons of actions. Like play for free is not that exciting. So in a lot of cases, like when you're dealing with red cards, something like this would be 1 average damage gained. Because of the fact that we will almost always have an influence while playing plead, this is closer to 2 average damage gained. And we're generating enough influence. I think we can afford to do that. So setup is 3 temporary influence or one of the temporary influences becomes more permanent. I think I would rather have that, honestly. We have some effects that count our, yeah, we'll take this. That was not too bad. And then gain 1 action for every 3 cards in your discard pile. I need cards. Give me Ergo. I am desperate for more cards in my hand. All right. Fish has pulled me aside and given me the ability to increase my max resolve or to burn a card out of our deck. You know, we're not really having max resolve type problems. Let me drop something here. It's probably not the Visionary Threat, and that is not the worst card in my hand. The worst card in my hand is this Deflection. Or in my deck, rather. I do feel lighter. Infinitesimally. You know, a card is not really that heavy, but... A motley crew accosts you. If you convince the right person, you can turn the tide. Oh no. Who is the right person? I think I am most afraid of a Rise Radical. I've chosen you as the person who I think is best at fighting. Okay, so yeah, a lot of bonus heckling going on from the sidelines here. Very annoying. Let's start with the boosted setup. That makes appeal to reason 100% free. Non sequitur is not very exciting in this situation. We probably want to do flatter here. There are so many things to hit. And then do we want to is draw more cards our focus at the moment? Man, non sequitur costing 2, like we really do want to play it at least once during this this argument as well, or this negotiation. And I kind of don't want to play subtlety. I think it might be the case that the right thing to do here is... No, I guess I do want to play subtlety. You know what? I'm going to play this just to get that last point of XP. Let's subtlety. I was thinking like drawing more cards when we know we can't play them feels a little wasteful, but like whatever, it's fine. All right, I think that was a pretty solid first turn there. So improvise a card from the discard pile. It's going to randomly show us 3 cards. We should probably do this before we put anything else in there. Of these, I think I want... I was really hoping for Brainstorm, if I'm honest. Yeah, of these, I think, I guess give me setup so that we can definitely run intrigue the way we want. There's some vulnerability. Boosted setup. Please do not propagandize me. And this is actually a really good time for a deflection of clarity. Every part of what it just did was relevant. Never stop setting up. Always be setting up. Draw me something really cool and relevant. Okay. Can't be too mad about that. That's exactly what I asked for. So gain 2 influence, then deal damage equal to half your influence to a random target. So it's going to do 3, whereas the other flatter is just going to do 5 straight up. And we're gonna lose most of our influence no matter what we do here. So let's drop that on you. Well, I guess I win the fight. You could tell I had not actually done any of the math. I was just like, this is a good line of play in sort of an aesthetic sense. Lose the expend or cost 0. Honestly, I would rather it lose the expend, I think. It's like the value of non sequitur is that you use it to play cards that cost more than 1. That's the thing I'd like to do more reliably. I haven't really drafted a lot of cards that cost more than 1, but in theory we should. We should get powerful cards and then cheat them into play. Level playing field feels like the kind of thing that's it only affects the rest of the turn, but with how many actions we have, some turns it's gonna go off really big. We should all listen to this grifter. Yes, I agree with that. Okay, in fact, that steered around the fight entirely. Well, I guess let's go fight a boss then. Gorgula is looking to kill you. Do we know Gorgula? Ferg, my friend, you must help me. Wow, 58 resolve. Okay. You do look like a person who is difficult to convince of things. That is definitely the vibe I am getting. So, boy, I'm gonna get struck real hard here. That said, I think I do still do this. We have a little bit of influence already, so I think what I want to do first is just draw some cards. I mean, we have enough stuff to do. So is it just like inspirational fast talk into plead costing me all of my influence? It might be. Because, that is an 8. It does say 8 on there. I guess maybe I'm better off doing compliment, though. And then we just have a bunch of, then we have a bunch of influence stored up. The compliment itself doesn't hit very hard, but look at all this stuff we have. All these resources for next turn. And of course, we are immediately going to lose them to violence. We should probably get rid of that in a real hurry. And then, unfortunately, it's looking a little bad for us. Okay, boosted stammer, very good news. Now we can both be vulnerable. Well, it doesn't feel like there's much point in brainstorming. Ow, my face. Intense gain 1 bonus damage for each stack of influence owned by the opponent is actually, that's pretty good. That's a pretty smart thing to play against me. I'm gonna just Enduring Non Sequitur for the free appeal. I'm just going to go to the face here. I am going to attempt to disregard mechanics. So, if I do have influence, yeah, I'm going to do this. We're going to take some bonus damage here, but it's not going to be enough to kill me. Wait, why did that do 7? I wasn't still on... Oh, right, the double vulnerability. Okay, yeah. I've completely forgotten about vulnerability and was expecting that just to do 5. We had some vulnerability, which would have pushed it to 6, except, yeah. I totally spaced on that. Whenever you expend a card, draw a card. Or even more wind. Does Sal need to be more of a windbag than she currently is? We don't have that many expends. I guess everything that you get off of quick thinking has expend on it. This card's okay. It's fine. It's gonna cost you a play and an action, and then you're gonna get like a card or two off of it. Honestly, I don't think it's even that good in our situation here. All right, we found the target. We brought Ferg in here with us. I do not remember. We've probably never run into Gorgula before. Okay, let's talk about combo. Well, I mean, it feels like we got to take the enrage of the trip. My teammates are not bothering to help. Let's gain a first turn power. And then I'm going to lose all the combo I generate this turn anyway. I guess I faint. Yeah, all right. So let's put up a little bit and also stabbing. And I'm going to level with you. This dude just doesn't seem all that dangerous. Maybe I'm being a little cavalier here. I can already play my whole hands. There's no reason to play Exertion. Well, okay, if I play Exertion, I can play Rival's Echo Strike several times. The thing is, I already have enough combo to do everything in my... Yeah, I'm just going to do this. We're just going to go for it. So, yeah. Finisher, and then we can do some build-up, but we're just going to lose most of the combo points anyway. The question is, do I want to do that 2 more times? I think the answer is no. Yeah, I think we just don't play Exertion. This is a boss, huh? XP? Because apparently we're about to win, so... Yeah, give me that. Give me... So do I have any combo right now? I have 2. Okay. Nah, I'm going to let him get away. This Sal is less murderous because we don't want all the murder cards in our deck. Only takes 1 combo to fire the thing or the max damage is higher. I think we probably can do that. We usually have enough combo. 2 to 14. No, I'd rather distribute wounds, I think. Double influence but gain 3 vulnerability. Whenever you play a diplomacy card, apply 2 composure to a random argument. Huh. Okay, and yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that you want to just like, you want to non sequitur your way into. Do I want a hilt bash? Yes, I think we want lots and lots of sources of combo. It's probably pretty unambiguous, pretty what do you call it? Controversial. Maximum hand size reduced seems bad. Your core argument takes 2 damage at the end of the turn. You know, we do not need more actions in negotiation. This one, though, the cost on this is probably pretty minor. I'm going to take it. Well, gnarled effigy is a pretty bad result. At the end of your first turn of battle, take 2 damage per charge. That's probably not a thing I'm supposed to be able to get affected by. I mean, do I need to restore health? I'm about to sleep, right? So what is the worst card in my negotiation deck? Is it the Visionary Threaten? Probably. Like, it's either that or one of the inspirational talks. I see no reason to keep a red card around. Oh no, that was a middle of the day boss. Okay. Well, we still didn't need it. No, didn't need the health. I think this is probably a good time to go get into a fight. So side with Quail or side with Opal. Boy, I guess let's have the robot on my team. I like robots. I enter the fray. Our pet gets to rest sort of off the backside of the screen for a moment. I would love to gain 7 combo. So who's hitting me for 25? Jeez. All right. All right, you two. Do I want to just throw out a quick flourish? Doesn't really do that much damage. Whenever they deal unmitigated damage, they gain power. Yeah, I don't think I really want to save this for the boss. I think I'm just going to execute now. Just get a whole lot of damage out there, and then Hilt Bash. Basically just pick one and work them over as seriously as possible. So this is going to spend 2 combo. Then we got a stomp. Okay. One of them dealt with. And then we're not going to mitigate the full hit anyway, so I guess just start working on this one. We may end up wanting to kill the Luminitiate rather than allowing, and I may randomly kill her no matter how I feel about it. I guess let's start with the Wide Wild Lunge. Give him the bees. And then, do I just massively overexert myself and gain all of the combo in the universe? Leveling up my daggers, probably a pretty good idea. Because we could really Echo Strike a lot here. Doesn't really feel all that productive. Okay, we're getting through this relatively quickly. Jirackle free fighting always shows up so late. We don't want to play that many cards this turn anyway. You're already on the path to Surrender Town. And I think there is no point doing any other stuff. I am debating taking the 5 defense, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe we have enough combo. I'm gonna apply some bleed to you. She's already gonna resurrender, so we can focus here. But sorry, I should play Hilt Bash first. Yeah, you got, 3 counter, not that big of a deal. Do I want... I kind of think I want to take the opportunity here to just play Breather. And yeah, I am just going to take the counter damage all of these times. I'm leveling up cards over here. Also, somebody's got to fight the actual meaningful enemy. Okay, we're probably going to need a little bit of healing before the real boss fight. Okay, there we go. We got ourselves a surrender. Let's just play the good card or play the card that needs XP and then let it happen. All right, this is very embarrassing for the lot of you, and I will let that be the lesson. We took a lot of damage there. Okay. So spend 2 combo, deals 2 bonus damage and hits all enemies instead. I mean, it's fine, I guess. And none of these are very compelling. I think we're gonna just skip on that. Oh no! As the dust settles, your allies turn on you. What a bunch of bastards! You have to do both the fights either way. That's... I mean, I'll say this: they caught me off guard. Well, I guess we want to just finish off the robot really fast, since we can do that. Improvise me a finisher. Yeah. So we're gonna have to do 2 attacks. I guess if I don't tall sneak attack here, there's no guarantee that we get the kill. Well, okay, we can rivals. We can stab. That didn't work out the way I wanted. I was hoping for a higher damage number, but now we can breather and just double echo strike it instead. Damn it. I was robbed on that one. As an interface fail. And all my beautiful combo, and yeah, just terrible. Alright, well... let's go ahead and be rid of you. Apparently, my squad over here is all just gonna die immediately on me. Yeah, well, I was not prepared for this thing where, like, the game just turns on you. Wait, what happened there? Hold on. A reserve fighter came in, and then someone else died, and the reserve fighter just fucking left. She was like, nah, I changed my mind, though. Terrible stuff. Alright, well... I guess it's time to commit 1,000 murders. Let's go... oh, I should have hilt bashed earlier. Let's do this, and then we'll go for the finisher on this one. Yeah, you get him, Eviscerator. Show him who's boss. Alright, I am going to be in really rough shape in a moment here. Let's specialty. So we're gonna need to do a truly huge amount of damage. How much combo do I have? 6? Okay. Let's set up the free fighting. And then I think we just... I'm going to lose all my combo pretty much no matter what here. Both of these attacks are coming from the same person, and they are functionally unpreventable. Yeah, let's just go to the other one's face, I guess. Do I just kill you? I think is the question. Because I think it is probably the case that we're not going to be able to finish the fight before Pluck is active again. Yeah, I'm just going to kill you. And then, you know what? I'm gonna do an Impair Flourish. Because we are desperate. Okay, can I... Jesus, just not stop with this guy. Applying more Impair is not going to help. I actually would like to see some better cards. Well, alright. Do I play Chamber and Stab of the Stone, actually? I am pretty desperate on health. This would be a great turn for my pet to be doing anything at all. Yeah. We play a little bit defensively here because I think there's a non-zero chance I'm going to be unable to finish the job on this coming turn. Okay, my ally remembered that the fight is happening, so that's good news. Go ahead and play an Exertion, I believe. So let's Breather. No, wait, I don't want to Breather. I want to do this. And then I guess I want to play all the cards in my hand, obviously, because XP. Some of these need to level up. All right, you know what? I'm killing this guy too. This is what happens to traitors. People out here backstabbing me. Items lose 1 use when added to your deck. First time you take damage each fight, take 2 wound, whatever. Specialty. So from a larger selection of your finishers or gain more combo. I think probably that's the better way to go there. For our deck, the situation we're currently in. Discard a card to gain actions equal to its cost plus 1. You know, Zigzag's interesting. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card if you have at least 2 combo. This is always going to be true. Starting to have a lot of setup cards, though. Improvise an item card from your draw pile and play it with a random target. Do we have... We don't have other items. Yeah, well, I have a Screamer, I guess. But yes, this is not very good right now. If I take the Lifter Claw and the Gaffs, then the Lifter Claw can at least find us Gaffs, which... Alright, I think that makes them reasonable, I suppose. I'm gonna die in the boss fight. Fish, you gotta sell me some food or I'm going to die in a boss fight. Do we need another one? Yeah, probably. Probably. Eat these disgusting cakes. And then... we should probably cash in some metal, I guess. What if I got bonus HP? Wow, the next upgrade's very expensive. And it's also what we're saving for. Yeah, that's that's fine, I guess. All right, let's go fight another boss. You meet Lisha on the road, and you're gonna have to come with me. I need this very badly. Ah, yes, this thing. Okay, well, So let's take this opportunity to dig a little bit for non sequitur. Because I would love to set up airtight. We are just not going to find it. Cool. Well, I guess let's establish a little bit of influence. Or maybe like a whole lot of influence. Is it really... It's the bottom card of my deck, isn't it? Well, then I will spend 1 influence to draw 2 cards. How about some of that? I am going to play my Enduring Non Sequitur, and hooray, it didn't discard the airtight. I was very worried that that was what was going to happen. Okay. Wanted to make sure we got some XP on that. Setup being more expensive is a real shame. All cards have a random cost between 0 and 3. I actually think that that is that sucks for us a lot relative to what our cards generally cost. Ooh, Tall Observation is exciting, and then we discard it immediately. Okay, that's exciting. It's kind of a good top deck, sort of. I'm going to play this non sequitur. All right. I do have 1 influence up right now. Yeah. 3 cost flatter. You know what? I'm paying it. I just want to get rid of that effect so badly. Our deck is so cheap and efficient under most circumstances. All right, well, I do in fact get to play my observation here. You know what? Let's also level the playing field. Yeah, we should play this now. So is it draw and then discard? Yeah. So playing this is just gonna do nothing. Well, I'm still doing it. It turns out. So we have what? We have 1 influence. We're going to lose it. Yeah, you know what? Let's give me this. Well, I'm not going to lie. I was planning to play the card that we discarded there. Whenever you play a card, your core argument takes 1 resolve damage, reduced by 1 whenever you play a card. Okay, so that's just going to bleed me. It's fine. This is the last negotiation of the day, right? So let's go ahead and do a drain. Get some XP on that. I'm going to play Diplomatic Instincts for the second time this turn, this time for the other effect. Drop a compliment first, and then Flatter becomes a lot better, but we should probably play Appeal to Reason. Just to make sure that I can. Now we Flatter. And if we don't lose our plead, then we win. Weird negotiation. All right. Vulnerability is thrice as effective against your opponent. I am into it. I do wish we had more cards that cause vulnerability. Probably be on the lookout for that. 4 to 8 or 1 less base cost. Definitely do that thing. Damage or card draw is card draw for sure. Gain 1 influence. When an opponent's argument is removed or destroyed, we evoke gain 1 influence, or I mean, it's fine. You're going to be real sad every single time you draw it. Obviously, it's just a dead card. Yeah, I'm not going to take any of this. All right, Alicia, hopefully you're a little bit more trustworthy than my last set of teammates. Oh no, my charge. So, you don't really have anything special going on right now, at least it doesn't look like it. I guess let's open with the lifter claw, right? Because I don't have any wound stuff. Sorry, I should open with get combo. Minimum damage, hooray! And then, rather than actually use a gaff, I think I'd rather just tall sneak attack into chamber. Errant with the chest cannon. Right. I think I remember that. I'm just gonna set up this turn, I guess. Put all of my effects on and then stomp on your face a little bit. That's pretty cool. Big AoE heal makes you a pretty nice teammate. Oh, it's sticky. It doesn't go out of my hand under normal circumstances. I see. Well, we can just burn all three of these out. I guess I will. It's probably worth doing. Then we'll take a little breather here. Generate some additional combo for later. Yeah, so far this is not exactly terrifying. Alright, charging. Yeah, it's not even that much damage, really. Let's wound you. Taking 1 damage playing this off of the effigy is better than taking 4 damage from not playing it. Then I guess I should I should like sequence my plays in some kind of way. But yeah, we're burning through the health here so fast. I love the fact that our pet applies wounds too. It's very helpful. You know what's not very helpful is this set of cards. Why would it give me exertion at a time when I have just absolutely nothing to do? You're getting pretty diseased there, friend. I'm getting pretty close to murdered, which is also bad. Find me cards that do things. Well, I could have been more specific. That's on me. So I'm gonna faint to protect my pet, right? Yeah. Because we're gonna get there next turn anyway. Okay. Experience points, hooray! And then I guess I'll let you live. Alright, made it to the end of the day. I need the rest actually really badly at this point. So, yep. Total no-brainer on that. And we don't have as much like wound stuff, so our multi-attacks are definitely less compelling than they were in our last deck. That said, 2 to 4 twice is still better than 4 to... Yeah, why would I not... Why would you take 4 to 5? Those numbers need to be different for that choice to make sense. We probably don't need a second airtight. We probably don't... I don't think I like that card very much. Gain 8 defense and insert a Blade Flash into your hand. While you have at least 8 combo, play your first attack each turn twice. Do we need... Do we need more things that cost $1 million? Yeah, alright, fine. Fine. Who says I'm not into absolute domination? Please don't take that out of context. Reduced defense gain from cards by 2. I think this is probably about where we're at. We've taken most of the defense cards out of our deck anyway. Yeah. Gonna need more actions to get into all of these stances. I could use a little bit of rest, perhaps. That day was definitely more challenging. I wouldn't necessarily go all the way to harrowing just yet, but it's in the direction of harrowing. Oof. All right. Well, we have 330 shills, so we'll be able to pick up something here or remove something from our deck. I may... I don't know. You know what? Not a decision I have to make right now. That's going to be it for us for today, and thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, whenever next time is, I'm hoping sooner even than tomorrow, we're going to take on the penultimate day of this brawl, and I'm starting to be concerned that we may not survive. And we'll see you then.